Transform your hair with hair growth products by 12 tribes on Earth. Experience natural, powerful ingredients that promote thicker, longer, and healthier hair. Say goodbye to thinning and hello to confidence. Hair growth oil, shampoo, spray, and butter by 12 tribes on Earth because your hair deserves the best. Just look for the links in the comments section.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been an increase in mosquito borne illnesses in the US, and many believe it's going out of control because of the big travel season. So, the CDC warns of a surge in travel related dengue fever cases in the US. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is warning about a spike in infections of mosquito borne illnesses, including dengue fever in the US. So, according to what they're saying, nearly 10 million people have been affected already, and it's already surpassed the amount of people with it last year. Countries in South America account for 98% of the infections. Brazil leads the way with nearly 8.5 million suspected cases. Yeah, and believe me, these illegals are coming across the border with a lot of these mosquito borne illnesses too. I would imagine they would get hit because you're walking out in the open and you're going through heavily wooded areas and everything. You're going through water, which mosquitoes breed in. So I would imagine many of them are bringing it. I'm just saying. Data from the US and its territories show that there have been 2,241 cases reported in 2024, with most happening in the US Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. In March, Puerto Rico issued a public health emergency after local officials said they saw a 350% increase in activities compared to the last 5 years. So, according to the Mayo Clinic, dengue is a potentially life threatening infection that is transmitted through mosquitoes, similar to Zika. Oh boy, do I remember that. Do I remember that? And yeah, a lot of those babies were born in Latin America with Zika. I remember that. And I know many of you remember Zika. There are no cures for the virus. Symptoms can be treated with medication. Symptoms of dengue fever include aches, nausea, vomiting, difficulty breathing, and fatigue. And it can last for upwards of a week. Despite the increased cases, the mortality rate remains relatively low compared to the overall number of infections, which is likely to result in an increase in the quality of medical care. The World Health Organization maintains that the recent increase in mosquito borne illnesses is likely tied to the climate pattern El Nino and is combined with climate change. Somehow I knew we were going to hit that in the article, and we sure did. So the organization states that both factors have resulted in higher temperatures, increased rainfalls, and elevated humidity levels in regions conducive of heightened insect activity. Of the more than 3,000 types of insects, so they said the main spreader is a mosquito for dengue virus and for yellow fever and Zika. Wherever you have a significant number of mosquitoes in warm, hot environments is where you will see dengue transmissions. So this is according to Dr. Stacy Rizza of the Mayo Clinic, infectious disease specialist, previously told the Mayo Clinic News Network. The World Health Organization previously stated that the transmission cycle of dengue typically lasts 3 to 4 years. However, with the climate, it is uncertain whether this will continue to follow past patterns. So, preventive measures are considered crucial in combating mosquitoes and include using effective repellents, wearing appropriate clothing, and installing screens to prevent insects from entering indoor spaces. So, hey, I was looking at another article last night. I was just reading through a few different articles, and it says that America has not learned one single lesson from the past pandemic. And they're saying if one hit again, America is still very unprepared, not ready to be hit with another big pandemic. And I'm not surprised about that. These folks never focus on what they should. If it's not about making money in the here and now, then they're not going to focus on it. So, y'all, you're going to have to tell me what you think. Be careful out there. I remember back in 2018, there were a couple of people in my town that got West Nile, and one man died, but it was three people, the other two survived. And it's scary that such a little tiny mosquito can do that kind of damage to the human body, you know? And like I said, I believe a lot of these illegals are coming here because Zika was really big in South America and in some of the islands. I know there were cases in Puerto Rico that I read about, and I can remember reading and even seeing some of the babies. It's almost like they got half a forehead, and that came from mosquitoes. And it's just scary that this little creature can do that kind of damage. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.